Hi, my name's Chris Serbeck. I'm the president of Crest Lock. We had a software that we were using for about 20 years, and they decided to move in a different direction and weren't really updated. So then we bought one about, I guess now 6 years ago. We thought it would work for us, and we just struggled.
My name is Ashley Porter. I'm the shop manager at Crest Lock Company. I work some late hours here, and we would do some very elaborate tickets. By the time I got to the end of the ticket, my system would crash or I'd lose some of the material I was working on. It was very hard to get all of the data organized, be able to make sense of the information that was being transmitted from the techs on the road to my side of the screen. We had been on a journey, and I randomly found Striven and sent it over to him. It was right before the Easter holiday. So I think Easter, we're looking at it. He's like, I signed up for a trial, and we scheduled a meeting with the Striven team that week.
We're kind of unique. We do big installs, but we also do field service. And most field software either caters to the field service, but doesn't really allow you to do the installs. Or if you do the installs, then it doesn't cater to the field service. And then we also have this unique component that we have a retail store. The fact that Striven had the retail component kind of checked all the boxes.
I'm in charge of counting all the inventory and directing some of my staff here to count inventory. And we have thousands of just key blanks alone, plus a huge warehouse. So with Striven, we're able to add fields under the inventory parts that will allow us to mark when it was counted, what aisle it's in. It's kept it a lot more organized as far as being able to keep track of what's been counted, what needs to be counted, and then, how many we have on hand, and be able to know, what was pulled for a job. We keep track of that on the quote.
I was never a person that wanted a cloud-based system. I always had it in my, on my own servers here. I was probably once a month updating my old software, which meant I had to go to the server, update the server, back it up, update the server, update the mobile server, and then update 10 workstations, and then update 16 mobile devices. Striven has definitely taken probably hours a month off my agenda of just keeping software updated. Coming off of COVID, we're seeing possibly one of our best years ever, and I think part of that is that we're able to turn quotes around so much faster, and we're able to manage them a little bit better. I mean, as soon as that quote's approved, it creates a deposit invoice, and the customer now can go in and pay for that on the portal. So that alleviates a ton of time from my dispatcher or receptionist or one of the salespeople having the customer call in and give the credit card deposit or wait for the deposit. The other person I have to give big hats off to is Troy.
So Troy is my favorite. He does such a nice job of working through my problems and helping me. We come up with all kinds of different, scenarios and work through it so that I can make the software work best for us and accomplish what we're trying to accomplish.
This will be our second full year, so I guess we've had it about 2.5 years. When we get a software program, we tend to push the limits of it, and we're very, as you can probably see by the shop, we're very technical here because we do a lot of access control and camera systems, and we always push them to the limit. In the same way with our accounting and field service software, we push it to the limit to get as much out of it as we can. It's definitely an easier software to use. I felt like before we were working for our software instead of our software working for us. Compared to where we came from, it's probably the best software that I've ever seen. That's also affordable for a business of my size. Out of the box software, it's been great.